Today is celebratory. We're celebrating being 21. It's very key. Someone has Benjamin and admit our children. We believe we are changing. One child at a time, the lives of our children and how society treats them, which is why we exist. And it's fantastic to be here with all the people who make it possible. Because every time I say the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund does 1, 2, 3, I do feel like a fraud. I feel like a fraud because ours is to facilitate. Ours is to get to the ground. Ours is to hand hope.
I'm Clifford Legodi. I'm the Media and Communications Officer of Southern Africa Youth Project. So we are a youth development organization that was established in 2005 by a young gentleman called Naftali Malachi, with an aim to empower young people through upskilling them to recognize as well as utilize opportunities that are around them. So we basically do this under a structured program model called From Poverty to Jobs. So this is where we have trainings that range from life skills, where in which we try and actually improve the self-confidence of young people. We teach them about leadership. And then we move on to professionalism. This is where we actually get into cashier, waiter, customer service. We've got end-user computing, as well as programming. And then lastly, we've also got a job center, where in which after these young people have been trained, we then place them into jobs as well as any other opportunities that may be existing for them out there. So I must say, before I continue, that I'm a bit nervous. I see a lot of old faces. And I'm followed by the youngest. So I'm wondering, will I ever get to actually make sense if I'm speaking? Because I feel like you're just gonna say to me, hey, bring on the mic, you're still young for this. But and I must say that it's actually an honor and a privilege to actually be surrounded by a whole lot of people that have established their businesses as well as organizations. It's also touching for me as a young person, to be with an organization such as Southern Africa Youth Project in partnership with the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund. It's been amazing. I mean, I've only been with the organization for 1.5 years now, and it has done so much for me. I'm studying through the organization. I'm doing a management accounting course, and I'm also the Media and Communications Officer of the organization. I get to sit in the board meetings, and I get to see the the coach of Bafana Bafana. So we have so many CEOs, and I'm wondering what CEO am I going to be when I actually get to the stage? So it's really been amazing. I mean, and I keep on asking myself, what happened to me? What's so special about me? But then I realized that no, actually the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund has actually sent a message. And before I got to the organization, and before I even got to meet a whole lot of people that are within the organization, I asked myself, what am I actually doing within this area, so maybe this industries? Because I'm a young person. I think I should be out there maybe partying, doing a whole lot of things, playing sports probably, not being in the corporate world, addressing such, formidable people. So it's just amazing, and it's a great feeling. So I've seen so many changes in so many young people's lives within our community. Just as you know, when you talk of Deep Sloot, most people tend to think, no, it's just a bad community. There's a whole lot of criminal activities that are happening there. But for young people like me, I've got to grow up within the community, and I've experienced the same things, the same socioeconomic issues that those young people are facing. So basically, I get to see them every day. I get to experience them as well. So I get to see my fellow young brothers and sisters. These are Black African young people that they are not well informed as to where they can actually easily maybe access opportunities. It's not a matter of actually us saying, we can give you a slice of bread you will eat today, what then it's going to happen tomorrow. So basically, it's actually about offering a long-term solution that will then hence change the way in which young people think about themselves as well as the communities. So basically, we try and actually make engines of change within our communities. We are trying to bring about long-term solutions that will help young people establish their own businesses. Young people take part in initiatives that will actually change their lives for the better, just as I am, Being in front of CEOs, I never thought of that, basically. But then I got to be a young person who's actually emerging, And I'm thinking, what kind of a business am I going to actually be running in the next 2 years to come and so on. So basically, for me, having to be here and then having to address all of you and then having to get actually that matured address or maybe that matured reasoning capacity of how people get to see us as young people. So I believe that more can still be done. We need to have more initiatives that are led by young people in which they're bringing changes within their communities, because being a CEO doesn't mean you necessarily sit in your office and you're signing a check or you're probably giving decisions or you're giving orders and stuff. But I've seen people that are CEOs that are coming to us and saying, hey, I'm the CEO of this and this and this. What do you think we as a company can do for you? So we basically come with what we believe these companies or these other organizations or maybe corporates could usually do for us young people. I mean, I get to wear suits, I get to attend conferences, I get to do a whole lot of stuff. And my public speaking has also improved, a whole lot of things. Just to be a little bit brief, I met an old lady at the bed there, and I gave her a bit of my testimony, and then within the testimony that I was giving, she was very touched, and she was like, "Yo, I think I'm looking for a son-in-law." So, in closing, I'd just like to say thank you very much to the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund as well as the respective CEOs of all the companies that are available here. And thank you very much for this opportunity. I mean, it means a lot for me. And I believe that I'm going to go out there and become one of actually the one people that is actually making a change and driving initiatives of change within their communities, not only in Diepsloot, but in any other areas. And I'd like to say, if ever there are any government officials here, I'd like to just say that you should point that there's a mass production of condoms, yet teenage pregnancy is on the rise. I believe that we should look at maybe the provision of sanitary pads within schools. This is where we need to touch. Thank you very much.